computer for this?
Because Dave said that this would be awesome.
When has Dave ever been right about anything?
I don't know. He's been right about a lot of things for me.
What exactly is this?
He said it's a fan fiction.
Fan fiction about what?
He said something about smut and buckets. What is a bucket used for, Karkat?
Even after the game, and we went through all the shit we've been through, you still don't know what a bucket is.
No.
Fuck my life. Fuck you, Edward, for not paying attention every time I went on a rant about this.
Well, whatever.
A bucket is the human concept of your, I don't know, what is it called? Condom? Something like that.
Oh God.
So, yeah.
Oh God. That's terrifying.
So, and do we really have to record this?
Yeah, Dave said he wanted to watch it. He said it would make a great porno. Music for the background.
John, please tell me you did not lose a bet.
I didn't lose a bet. I swear.
You suck at lying.
I'm not lying.
You lost the bet.
I did not.
You did too. You lost the bet. Admit it, fuckwad.
Fuck you. I'll tell Roxy you're being a dick again.
I don't give a fuck.
I'll have her explain what a smuppet is to you.
I already have to deal with Dave since he's like now my main sprint, so fuck off.
You sure you don't want to learn what a smuppet is? Can you feel the gay tonight?
John fucking Egbert, don't touch me again. My house, my rules. Abide by them.
I love you, Karkat. Love me. Please.
No. Alright, so I guess I'll start reading this stupid bullshit that you guys call buckets or some shit.
Fan fiction.
Shut up.
Okay.
Alright. Inside the building was warm and smelled of chlorine. What the fuck is chlorine?
It's something you put in a pool so you don't... I don't know why they put chlorine in a pool. But I know you can't drink it because it's has bleach in it, I think.
Okay. Inside the building was warm and smelled of chlorine and other chemicals. It's been a while since John had been to a pool, and he had been looking forward to Dave's random pool party for a week now. He and Karkat were running late after a misshape at home, so when they got there, everyone was already in their suit, if not already swimming. Dave, his sunglasses off in a rare moment. He never takes off his sunglasses, even
Yeah, he
around
does.
me.
He takes them off around me. It's because I'm his best friend.
I'm his
best friend. I've known him longer. He knows me better.
Fuck you.
You know you want to.
I thought you said you weren't.
I'm not. Anyway, continue.
Was laughing as Treasure stole the beach ball, and he and Jade had been hitting back and forth, and she licked it. That sounds about right. Only to make a face at what must have been the overpowering taste of chlorine. The door shut behind them with a thump, drawing all eyes to them, and they were greeted with smiles and waves. "It's about time you showed up," Dave commented, using his arms to fling a wave of water out of the pool at John. "We didn't wait for you." John narrowly dodged the attack, but Karkat didn't. The water splashed on the troll's claves.
Calves.
Calves. You know what? Fine. You're gonna correct me on this shit, then you read it.
The water splashed onto the troll's calves and feet, and he grimaced. I see that. John replied with a grin, surveying the scene. And sorry, we had a wardrobe malfunction or something. I guess that's what I'd call it. Sounds normal. John, how the fuck was I supposed to know what was up with that netting? Karkat immediately grumbled, crossing his arms. I've never worn a fucking swimsuit before. Dave raised an eye.
Which I haven't.
You're lame. Dave raised an eyebrow. Yeah, okay, man, whatever. He nodded his head toward the door in the corner of the room. You can go dump your stuff off in that little changing room over there so it doesn't get wet, but hurry up and get back out here and start chilling with us. Sounds cool. Be right back. John chirped, and without wasting another moment, he grabbed Karkat by the hand and dragged him back to the room, the troll offering little protest. The room was somewhat small, with a few chairs, a counter in front of a large mirror. There were a few other bags under the counter, and John set their stuff, clothes to change into since they'd come in their swimsuits, with the rest of it. Karkat had sat down to get his shoes and socks off. As John kicked off his sandals and tugged his shirt up over his head, he folded the shirt and set it down ready to go. Wait a second, what the fuck are those? Karkat said suddenly.
That's not how I sound.
Yeah, it does sound how. What?
That is totally not how I sound.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
John paused, looking around, and wondered what Karkat was talking about as he tried to figure out Karkat's gaze towards him. What's what? Those things on your chest. Karkat.
That is not how you sound. If you can't get my voice right, then I'm gonna go ahead and read.
Fine, then go the fuck ahead.
Wait.
Those things on your chest.
Those things on your chest, Karkat clarified as he took a step forward towards him. His eyes were trained on John's chest level, and he looked perplexed. Shut up! It's hard not talking with these flat, stupid teeth and
John looked down at himself.
Expecting that maybe he had, who knows, a bug bite or hair, or maybe he had a random rash or something. But when he looked down, there was nothing there but his normal chest. What are you talking about?
I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
Whatever.
The troll frowned and stepped closer. With one hand, he reached out and lightly prod one of John's nipples. What's a nipple?
It's a certain thing. Do you know that thing on Dave's chest? Those two things on his chest? That's a nipple. That he gets super sensitive about if you bite it.
Dave doesn't like taking off his shirt around me.
Oh. Well, there's these things on the breast that are called nipples, and they stick out when you're cold.
Okay, then, where was I?
Right there.
These things. What the hell is it?
You're fucking up.
Shut up!
Okay.
The team immediately flushed, his eyes glued to Karkat's finger as it flicked once over the bud of flesh. Think about it. Unless Karkat had gone out of his way to look it up, though he apparently hadn't. This would be Karkat's first time seeing his chest, or any human chest that for matter, he supposed. They had been together for about a month now, and though they had fooled around a few times up until now, none of it had involved removing any clothes around each other. I made to stop the video so that we could go get something to eat, so...
It's something other than cake. I couldn't reject that.
Yeah, so you're welcome for my amazing, awesome fucking skills at cooking.
They're pretty fucking good.
Anyway, where the hell were we? Thinking about it, unless Karkat had gone, after a second, John managed to stutter out, it's a nipple. A nipple? Karkat repeated back, well, that's a strange fucking word for a strange human thing. Intently focused on his new discovery, he must have been oblivious to the way John's face was reddening, though his eyebrows shot up a bit as the flesh hardened beneath his touch. What the fuck is it for? What is it for?
What? Usually, for girls, it's used to feed babies. I don't know why males have it.
Anyway, that was actually a good question. John knew what nipples were for girls, but for boys, well, nipples didn't really have a function. Well, why didn't I just keep reading? It explains it here.
I don't know, Karkat.
Fuck my life.
I don't know.
Well, they didn't have a function outside the one current taking its toll on John's body, but that really wasn't what Karkat was asking. In an attempt to catch his breath, John took a step back from Karkat and found his back against the wall. He leaned against it, took a deep breath, and tried to explain to keep his mind clear. All humans have them. For girls, it's where a baby will get its milk from after it's born. Well, that's weird, Karkat commented, which it is. Why can't you just, let your mother grub care for it?
'Cause after a certain age, you become an adult, and then you have to take care of your shit, and your mother grub won't bother.
Well, they're fucking stupid. He didn't seem to take the hint as he took a step after John, his other hand moving to the other nipple, fingers swirling around the flesh, and he watched as it shivered erect as well. But what about for human males? What do they have for them? Honestly, they don't really have a purpose, but they are really sensitive. Karkat chose that exact moment to pinch the nipple between his forefinger and thumb. John felt a wave of arousal. His words cut off, but softly.
What are we reading? Don't do it. We're not having this experiment.
Should I just keep reading?
Just keep fucking reading.
Okay. Karkat paused then, distinctly recognizing that noise, and his gaze finally rose to John's face with a surprised look. John.
What?
He said a bit Wow, convenient? He said a bit breathlessly, barely able to look back at Karkat. Are you? The troll paused again, looking him up and down before asking, are you turned on?
I'm not. I'm terrified. Don't do it.
You keep reading.
John flushed deeper, quickly becoming defensive. Yes, but it's because you keep touching them. Oh God. Karkat was stunned into a long moment of silence, his eyes going back and forth from John's face to where his hand was still in contact with the nipple. Hard nipple.
You mean they...
As a realization hit him, it was Karkat's turn to blush, the gray skin taking a faint red color as he pulled his hand away as quickly as if it had been burned.
They're fucking human love buttons or some shit?
No, John quickly protested. It's not like that. He strained for a moment to think of a good comparison before remembering the conversation they'd had barely a week ago. It's more like your horns, I guess. Karkat went bright red, his jaw dropping.
Oh God damn it. You mean I was just randomly stroking your human horns? Why didn't you just say something, Egbert? Why? Why wouldn't you say anything to this makeup me?
Because when you're... Okay, imagine when someone was stroking your horns. Could you say something at that time? Exactly.
No comment.
How could I when he trailed off to embarrass to finish. Now just wanting to move on and go play in the pool with his friends, he took a breath, then reached out and slipped his hand into Karkat's, intent on leading them back to the pool and forgetting this fiasco. Come on, let's go, and we'll worry about this later, okay? And with that, he moved to lead Karkat out of the bathroom. But about 2 feet away from him, he was stopped suddenly by Karkat tugging his arm and pulling him back against the wall. Oh God.
Do you really want to go out there like that? Karkat's eyes motioned, pointing downwards. John's gaze followed Karkat's and suddenly realized that his swimming trunks were a terrible disguise for a boner.
Oh God.
Blushing hard as he realized what he'd almost done, he groaned a little bit, slumping back against the wall and buried his face in his hands. He felt the warmth of Karkat leaning close, the troll's hand moving lightly to his hips after I'm done.
After a bit, John conceded. He buried his face instead against Karkat's neck as he wrapped his arms around his shoulders and leaned into him for a long moment. He took slow, even breaths, trying to banish the erection so that they could get out of there. But it wasn't working. John kept trying to regain his cool, but every time he got close, he suddenly thought about Karkat pinching his nipple, and it made him shudder all over again. So he was ultimately getting nowhere with this whole process. He thought for a moment about maybe it was having Karkat right there with him that was making it so difficult to calm down. After consideration, he pulled his face back and spoke up. Hey, maybe you should give me a few minutes alone. I can't seem to calm down with you right here.
You make fun of me for when I stutter, but when you do it, it's all okay.
You love me, though. You love me.
You're an idiot! You do realize I have cats!
I know. I didn't mean to drop it. But it happened. Karkat frowned at him for a long moment before finally spitting. What's that? I did it! I did it! I did your voice.
That was absolutely fucking terrible.
Do you see what I have to deal with? Do you see this?
He sucks at impersonation. Take my spoon again, I dare you. Keep. So I guess I have to continue. Wiggler.
Good.
Suddenly, Karkat hand moved back to his nipple and pinched it again, making John jump. Car, what are you? Before he could.
Doesn't like that.
Yes, it is. That's what I hear every time you talk. Before he could finish, Karkat's mouth moved to cover his own, tongue divided and diving in the side and effectively shutting him up. Unable to do anything else, John returned the kiss, his arms latched around Karkat's neck as he pinched the skin again. John moaned softly in Karkat's mouth. Finally, Karkat.
Oh God.
If you can't wish it away, I'll just have to help you get rid of. No! 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 Nope, I'm done. I'm so done.
Where are you?
I'm so fucking done.
Oh God. Where? What? Oh God.
Right there.
He said in a low voice, pressing himself up against John. After all,
that is not how I sound.
I started this stupid fucking thing. I'm going to finish it. Just try to keep it down, unless you want all your friends to know what we're doing. John didn't have time to react with more than a blush before Karkat's mouth was back on his own. He rolled it nipple between his fingers. John sucked in a hard breath as his hands gripped Karkat's shirt and his reaction. Oh God. Erection throbbed softly. Already okay. Hungry for attention.
You know what? Fuck you, Dave. Fuck you. We are so done right now that we can't even talk. Like, seriously, just fuck you. We're done. We're so done. We're not even gonna.
He's trying to get his OTP to sail. I don't like this Karkat. I don't like this.
OTP?
One true pairing.
But me and Dave are mate sprites.
He still think he likes drawing me and you as mate spreads. I'm done. I'm done. Dave. Why? Karkat? Karkat, no! Karkat, Dave loves you. Dave loves you. Karkalicious definition makes her as a logo. She wants to know the secrets that she can't taste in my photos. I'm the K to the A to the... I don't know no more. Whatever.
We're done. Hope you enjoyed this shit, you sick fuck.